Hello, and welcome to another Dokkan battle video. I know I haven't made one of these in a while, and I know I didn't post anything about Kale when she officially got, announced or shown off for the first time. I didn't do any of that because I was just busy, and it was at 4 in the morning, and I didn't feel like waking up that morning for Kale. Because I saw Kale was the new Dokkanfest in the shower, and then I was like, I don't care enough about Kale to stay up and then record an entire video about how cool or how bad Kale is. But now that they're in the game data, we can talk a little bit more about Kale and other things about Kale's event that we know so far. Strangely enough, there is no new April Fool's character. Usually there's at least some hint towards a random new fake game mode. We didn't get one of those this time. Instead, we're just getting the awakening for the Racing Bulma, as well as an easy A for both Racing Bulma and the FPS zombie killer Gohan, or Great Saiyaman, which is interesting. But let's get into the main show here. Dokkanfest Kale, who is not translated over here. Are you translated on the Dokkan wiki? Because I don't really want to have to raw pull up Minato's Twitter. Doesn't look like it. Oh my god. So let's see. Can I just... Do they not have Kale yet? They don't have Kale yet. Wow, nothing is updated so far. Oh, gotta do the hard part. Okay, so give me just 1 second to pull this up. Let me just pull, whoop, whoop. Because I don't want to raw scroll through Twitter live in the video. I feel like that would be not a very good idea. Twitter. And then, oh, he's actually the first thing on my thing right now. So boom, cool. All right, Minato. Okay, that didn't work as I expected it to. That is still not working as I expected it to. Cool. Love this so much. There we go. Perfect. Not a single issue whatsoever. Anyway, where's Kale? Kale should be here. Cool. Kale. So first off, team is garbage. That is one thing I know 100% about Kale that I do not like. Her team is terrible, and she requires them, which is really annoying. She leads Universe 6 in Transformation Boost category. He plus 3 HP attack and defense 170, plus an additional HP attack and defense 30% for characters who belong to either the Universe Survival Saga or Full Power category. Now, looking at that in game, it is absolutely horrendous. It is genuinely terrible. There are so few characters that actually fit on that 200% lead. I don't know what they were thinking with it. They looked at that, they said, yeah, this will cook, and then they dropped it, and I don't understand whatsoever. I'm going to be very honest. It does not make any sense to me, even in the slightest. It's just bad. It's just genuinely bad. Where is Full Power? There's look at this. This is it. There's nothing else. I don't get it. Who? Because when we'll get to it later. Because you might be seeing some good options here. Golden Frieza, blah 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 blah. Gohan, oh, Super Saiyan 2, Link, right? No, because Kale specifically needs Universe 6 reps. So, yeah, she greatly raises attack for 1 turn and causes immense damage. This is fine because of what her passive is, which is basically just damage reduction. Think basically if you gave the physical Kale Dokkanfest level stats and Dokkanfest level passive buffs, that is basically what this Dokkanfest Kale is. Attacking name is 160, plus an additional attacking name of 60% and a high chance to perform an additional super when performing a super attack. It reduces damage received by 20% up to 60% within the same turn with each super attack performed. I hope this doesn't work like what I'm thinking it is, and if you're oh, what are you thinking? Stuff LR17 and Golden Frieza and LR Tapion and Minosha. I hope it doesn't work like that, and I hope she just gets to keep it. But seeing it as within the same turn, I'm not high on that ability. Plus an additional attack needs was 160% and great chance to perform an additional super attack when there's a Universe 6 category ally other than this character attacking in the same turn. I'm not a fan. Can be activated when there is a character whose name includes Caulifla on the team from the 4th turn from the start of battle, or when this character has performed 6 or more super attacks during battle, specifically super attacks. Granted, she can't do 4 in a single one, so technically the earliest you can get this is like technically turn 5 if you don't have a Caulifla, but if you do, turn 4. So it's pretty cool. Active skill: Super Saiyan 2 KO transforms. Here are her links. The Saiyan Lineage, Battlefield Diva, Berserker, Prepared for Battle, Warriors of Universe 6, Tournament Power First Battle. The same like Universe 6 Peppy Gal curse where 90% just key links. Like she has 2 attack links, being Berserker, which you're not going to get active, and Fierce Battle, which is terrible. Like that's all she has for attack links. Not very powerful there. When she transforms into Super Saiyan 2 kills, where she actually can like be very, very strong. Like if it was just this part of the card as a Dokkan Fest, she would be in contention for the best Dokkan Fest in the entire game, like hands down. Like best TOR straight up. I think she would definitely be in the talk. But since you have to deal with this like meh, like leader skill meh form before that, it gets kind of rough. 12 key, raise attack names for 1 turn, cause immense damage and medium chance to perform a critical hit. That stacks within the turn, so the more super attacks you get, the more crit chance you get. So if I see you guys build crit on this Kale, you're stupid and you deserve the death penalty. Simple enough. Defense plus 100% for 6 turns, attack and defense plus 200%, attack plus 120%, and performs 2 additional attacks, each of which have a medium chance of becoming a super attack when performing a super attack. High chance to guard all attacks base. Attack and defense plus 60% for 3 turns when receiving an attack. Pretty good. Guards all attacks and defense plus 160% when there is a Universe 6 category ally other than this character attacking the same turn. That is what makes her good. Having that additional Universe 6 category ally in the team, like, and attacking in the same turn makes her so much stronger that it's not even funny. She can get up to like 12 million attack stats, like quadruple 12 million attack stats that are basically guaranteed crits if you hit the 4th one with like plus like 100k defense and guard. Like that's crazy, right? That's ridiculous. We all agree that that is insane. But as I just pointed out to you all, she needs a Universe 6. And Universe 6 is bad. Like, let's take a look at Universe 6. Who are you activating this? Who's activating this for you? Tell me. Tell me who's activating this for you. This is all Universe 6 category. This is everybody. She has nobody to activate this. Technically, you could get it with Tech Kale and Caulifla, I guess. You can do it from Tech Caulifla if you're fighting a Universe 6 or a Universe Survival Saga or Pure Sand enemy who doesn't cancel dodge. You can't get it from Tech Kale because Tech Kale or STR Kale because she needs Caulifla, and this is just a Kale. You're not running the LR unless the EZA. Tech Hit, maybe, potentially, probably not. Physical Kefla, I guess you could technically do that. In Kaba, no. The new Tech Frost who needs a Frieza for some reason and he's terrible. No, probably not. It's like, this is just not good enough. It's not. You can get it with the Fizz Berserk Kale, but her damage reduction runs out before you're even going to be able to get this transformed Berserk Kale to go into regular Kale. It's just not a mechanic that I like because it's so heavily based on you having a Universe 6 ally. So what they need to do, EZA STR Kefla, EZA Tech Caulifla, EZA STR Kale, EZA the LR Kale and Caulifla. Make these units better. Give them more buffs because this character should have dropped with a Caulifla, like some sort of Caulifla. My guess would be Super Saiyan Caulifla as a card for like a banner unit that's a support for Universe Survival Saga. Could have been Universe 6, I guess, but like I think it would be better is if it was a base Universe Survival Saga support that buffed the Universe 6 additionally. That's Kale. This is Kale's team. I don't like any of it. I'm not even going to mention Frost. He's not even worth talking about. If you get Frost on this banner, I mean, to be fair, if you summon on this banner in general, you're just probably dumb. I'm more excited about is these cards. Hold on, let me talk about them real quick because they're actually kind of nuts. Let me just scroll up here to talk about these two. So this is Bulma. She's actually kind of ridiculous, and the Great Sandman 1 and Videl is also pretty alright. So Bulma is actually crazy. She causes supreme damage to an enemy with a high chance to stun and raises attacking units by 41% for 4 turns. Already ridiculous. She has like an intro, which is kind of neat. It's when she like gets stuck up by Goku in her car or whatever. It's actually really cute. Of like that one the iconic Dragon Ball scene, literally the first episode of Dragon Ball, I'm pretty sure. Attack and defense was 40% and chance to evade enemies' attacks, plus 29% for 4 turns from the first appearance. When there's a character whose name includes Goku Youth, obviously that's going to be super easy because Path to Power Kid Goku activates that. When there's a actually, hold up. Attacking defense was 141%. High chance of evading enemies' attack, including super attack, which is 50% by the way. So she gets 79% dodge for the first 4 turns, which is nuts. Attack plus 41% within the same turn for each attack evaded, which is fine. Not the most useful thing, but it could be a little bit useful. Plus an additional attack and defense plus 81% and keep plus 9 if there's an ally whose name includes Goku Youth attacking in the same turn. Youth category allies get 40% attack and 29% defense. Again, very easy part of her passive to activate because Path to Power Kid Goku is the leader of the team and he's ridiculous. I really like the way they designed this Bulma. I'm waiting for the day that they give us a DOKKANFEST Bulma card that is hopefully as good as that, well designed as this card is. So the Great Saiyaman 1 Videl is also here. Greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes supreme damage to enemy, and lowers extreme class enemies attack and defense. 158% attack and defense at the start of turn, plus an additional attack and defense with 58% when performing a super attack, plus an additional attack and defense with 58% when attacking extreme class enemies. Attack and defense was 10%, chance of performing a critical hit plus 4%, and chance of evading enemies attacks, including super attack, plus 4% per Defenders of Justice category ally on the team. Defenders of Justice category characters get key plus 3, attack and defense, and chance of performing a critical hit plus 18%. Seals attacked enemies super attack for 2 turns. Not bad. Definitely a lot of stats like multiplying into themselves, which is pretty good. So like there's potential for this card to be really, really strong. It's just we would need Defenders of Justice to be stronger and for us to get like Videl buffs, like Great Saiyaman and Videl buffs. I could definitely see us getting a Great Saiyaman DOKKANFEST at some point. Like I don't see why not. I doubt it would be Great Saiyaman 1 and 2 because we already have an LR of that moment, so I doubt they would do that. But I can definitely see us getting just a straight up Great Saiyaman DOKKANFEST. I don't see why we couldn't. I feel like it'd be funny. As like a maybe like an April, like the April 1st drop. I feel like that'd be fine for, or like the same time slot that AGL Kid Gohan was in, and like the ROF Blue is like the random character slot. I feel like that'd be interesting and fine. I don't know who they would give us an LR for that, but like whatever. So that's pretty much all the units besides Tech Frost, who nobody cares about. He's absolutely garbage. They did add missions and stuff, and also we have the new shop update, which gives again more Kais, more stuff. Please farm out blue stones. They're insanely worth it. What I think they definitely should do though is since you're allowed to trade blue into green, you should allow us to also trade green into blue. I don't see why we can't just go back and forth. But yep, because you know we get the new story mode, so you get to do a lot more stuff with that. What the? Minato's idea for the team for this? Whoa. That's an idea. I'm just gonna ignore that. But yeah, that's everything here. Let's see, when did the banners actually drop? I didn't look. Wow, a day and 3 hours. Okay, so tomorrow at 4 a.m. Okay, not bad. I don't recommend summoning on this. It will bring back Path to Power Kid Goku, so that's pretty cool. I don't know who else is going to be on this banner. Probably a lot of garbage. So do be warned if you do decide to summon on this. The banner is not going to be good, and Kale is heavily restricted. So just think about that before you summon. I would definitely recommend to save because Golden Week is coming up very soon, and that's going to be a DOKKANFEST plus a Part 2 LR, so just keep that in mind. Anyway, that's going to be it for this video. Let me know how you guys feel about Kale, the free-to-play EZAs. Don't let me know how you feel about Frost. We know he's garbage. We don't need to talk about him. He can be sat in the unfeatured pool for the rest of his life, and no one will ever use him because he's going to sit and rot in people's boxes forever. Anyway, that's pretty much it. I mean, yeah. I'm just ending this video. No, I don't want to end it. I forgot my outro and everything. All right, bye-bye.